I can't think of myself being 90, but I am happy to be here, and I hope to reach 95 now.
Tell me the first time you met Ruthy.
Was when I married Clemmy. We had a get-together, and that's the first time.
What did you think of her at the time?
Wonderful person.
Is she still a wonderful person?
The greatest. And happy birthday, and many more, Ruthy.
Would be the love of color purple, same as mine.
What was Ruthy like 40 years ago?
She was a wonderful lady. Enjoyed watching her husband play tennis.
Is she still a wonderful lady?
She's awesome lady. She will never change.
Well, I don't know. She went to the normal school and I went to a regular school. But I don't like talking into this thing. Do I? Yeah, I don't like talking into this. But we were friends and we went to club. And I'm a little bit older than what she is. But we always have good times. And I take her here and there. But I still drive.
Oh boy. I can remember way back when Daddy says, Frankie's coming home with a surprise for all of the family. And that was when he brought Ruthy home. They were engaged. That's how far back I remember. So that's what I remember mostly.
What are you doing with that thing?
Taking a video.
Or it's a video.
It's a video.
She had this dog named Princess, this very annoying dog named Princess, and when I lived down the road, walking that every other morning, it was a real treat. And I don't know, Princess didn't like too many people, so you were fortunate if the dog actually let you walk her.
Hi, Ruthy. Happy birthday to you. I wish you the very best and hope you have a super year. Lots of love to you.
I have the best pancake recipe in the world thanks to you, so thank you.
For second grade, we were working on our first communion, and we had these little gold booklets that we had to fill out. So something that I don't like to do is reading, so she helped me through that. It's a good memory.
Good story of Grandma Ruthy would probably be when, same as my sisters, when she helped us with First Communion. It was really nice also Christmas at her place, Christmas Eve with her cooking and cookies.
So a recent one was Grandma Ruthy was at, I think it was my birthday party a couple weeks ago, March 2nd, and before saying anything to me, she said, I have a surprise for you. And it was, you're singing at my funeral, and it's confirmed. So that was a big news for me. So it's my Grandma Ruthy story.
What about your grandma?
Good.
What's grandma like?
Great grandma.
Is she a good grandma?
Yes.
What makes her great?
Playing her piano, and I also do butt songs on her piano.
So tell me, give me a good memory of Grandma Ruthy.
Good memory of Grandma Ruthy has to do with the train down to New Orleans. Me, her, and Grandpa went, and I was about 8 years old. We had to take brats, hamburgers, and hard rolls on a luggage carrier. That's before suitcases had wheels. And it was a 16-hour ride where we had a great time. Diner car, bar car, poker in the bar car. Grandpa going Shackyville the whole way through Louisiana. And then we arrived in New Orleans. It was awesome.
And I think I'm not even sure if I had my learner's permit yet. I don't think I did. But Mom said, hey, she thought she was going to be really a cool mom. She says, hey, Carol, do you want to drive? And I said, okay. So Mary was in the back seat, and Mom was in the passenger seat, and I got behind the steering wheel, and I got really nervous because she told me to take a left-hand turn, and I had never been behind the wheel of a car before. So I pulled over to the side of the road. Well, here the snowplow had just packed it, so we ended up in a ditch, and we had to quick change seats, and then She says, "Don't you dare tell anybody." So it was this. We just told the cop. Yeah, she went in a ditch, and Dad said the next day he came home from work, all these people heard on the police scanner Adamovich was in the ditch. Frank Adamovich was in the ditch. Who was in the ditch yesterday? And we all to this day have still denied it. So that mom was being just a real cool mom on a Sunday afternoon, trying something new.
Out of 90 years, many good memories. She's always there for us, always there. No matter what the situation, And so many things, can't put it into one.
Anyway, anytime the younger kids like Mary and CJ and Dan would misbehave, instead of saying, which was normal at the time, "Just wait till your father gets home," she would go, "Just wait till Kathy gets home. You're gonna get it." So I, in a sense, was the absentee spouse enforcer of everything that ever went wrong, and then I would have to shell out discipline and problem solving, and that's what I remembered the most.
Memory Ruthy was when I was playing tennis.
Okay.
She would always sit in the car and watch my matches. She got too nervous. She couldn't handle it, but she sat in the car and watched it. I was 58-12 in my career, so.
I remember her yelling at Dan and I because we always used to box, and Dan would always say, "Just come on and box. I won't hit you very hard." And then I'd start boxing, and she'd start saying, "If you get hit, don't you cry. Don't you cry. I'm telling you to stop boxing with him, but you keep boxing with him. Don't you cry." That is my memory of my mother. One of my first memories.
Describe Ruthy.
Oh my goodness, the heart of gold, mind as sharp as a tack, stubborn.
Well, way back, I must have been 12 years old or something. My dad and I were painting our windows. Painting our house, the windows and everything else. We painted the house for him. I was about 12 years old. Long time ago.
What was she like back then?
Well, she's jolly, just like always. Jolly.
Just love her. She's a part of our St. Anne Society, like I was saying, but she's more than that. She's just the sweetest, kindest, generous, always smiling. I mean, she reminds me of my grandmother. She really does. She's just, and she likes purple. And that was my daughter's favorite color, and our daughter passed away. So that, and I know, Ruth has known loss in her life as well, and you got that kind of, sisterhood there because of it. But I just always knew her as just a sweet, kind, loving, joyful person that you just want to be around. And even when she was sick, no matter how hard it was for her to talk, she made every effort, no matter how long it took to get those 5 words out. She never stopped trying.
When I was 85.
I do.
And we were down at Kate's house, and I had written a poem, I think. And I think I was glad to be alive at 85, and I didn't want to party, but when I get to be 90, we will celebrate. That was 5 years ago. Never expected to be here.
But you are.
But I am.